It is it's another very chilly day here today. Can you guys see our surroundings? Sorry if it's overexposed. It's definitely because it's overexposed. Hang on. Yeah, see all that? That's some snow right there. But today, God, it's absolutely freezing. I think it's like a, if you guys can see this, but see that temperature? 1 degree. 1. Okay, that's Fahrenheit, by the way. So, what's up? Welcome back. I've missed you guys immensely. I've really just been kind of, just this whole YouTube thing, I've been itching to get back into it, but obviously you guys kind of know the weather conditions here are a little bit cold. And long story short, I'm basically gonna have to be dropping the motor and well, mainly just the transmission, but to do that I have to drop the motor. Now, to drop the motor, it's not like a conventional setup, because if you guys saw how I put it in, I actually lifted the car up and slid the motor underneath. And then dropped it all kind of on the subframe all in one piece. And that is the only reason why, is because there is really not much room to fit a huge engine setup like we have with the... I mean, God, I feel like some of you guys probably don't even know what we got going on here. It's very dirty, and I'm very sorry for that. It hasn't been washed literally since it's been put together. So it's just full of just grossness right now. But yeah, so the 2J and CD09 setup is large. Like, it's very large. So and also we have a very nice painted shaved tucked bodywork bay that I did all myself, that I do not want to even come close to risking of scratching. So we're gonna do the same way. We have to pull the car up, drop it, pull it from all underneath. The reason why, I'll play a video now, but I guess if you guys missed yesterday's video, or the day, yeah, probably yesterday's video, because I'll knock them out back to back, but we had some clutch noise. And it didn't sound great. If you guys have any ideas as to what it may be, please let me know. As far as what I think, it's probably the throwout bearing, or just the bearing in general, because it's an internal slave setup. CD09. So I'm new to the whole internal slave setup thing, so if you guys have any knowledge, sorry, it's very sunny, I'm squinting, that's why, let me know, because I tried adjusting the clutch to make the throw less lengthy, so it's not like I'm, you know, disengaging or engaging the clutch too far, if that makes sense, because there's a rod and you can kind of adjust how far the throw of the clutch is. So I adjusted all of that, I shortened it, but in the video you guys can see it starts making this crazy noise like midway through even the clutch engagement, and sometimes it won't even do it. Like, it's such a moody problem. Like, sometimes it'll be constant. Every time you put your clutch in, it'll make the noise. Sometimes, like 3 minutes later after driving it for a minute, it makes no noise whatsoever. So it's very weird. I think it's just probably the throwout bearing, because I didn't run the upgraded master cylinder, which we are now, and maybe the OEM, the weaker master cylinder, might have damaged the throwout bearing. I don't know. This is why I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm trying to figure it out. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But that's kind of what it's looking like. So, which sucks. That leads me to the next point. I mean, this is my daily car. Without this, I kind of have no means of transport. So I might have to look for like just a winter beater or something like that, like $2,000, just to kind of get me from point A to point B. But if you guys have anything locally that you'd like to sell me for cheap, please let me know. Preferably something cool. I like cool cars. But yes, everything else. Oh, another weird thing about this car, the headlight, the driver's side headlight will not work. The relay is good, the fuse is good, but I can't get the damn thing to turn on. So if you guys have, and the bulb is good. If you guys have any ideas as to why just my driver's side headlight will not turn on, please let me know, because that's another thing that's kind of giving me a little bit of a headache right now. And but yes, that's kind of just a general rundown of what's going on with the Z 240. I guess we'll probably end up making a whole nother video about that, because that's a whole nother thing in its own. I really want to get back into working on that thing, but I guess now we kind of have to focus on this car, because this is more so like a daily-ish car, but it's not really working right now. Well, it actually works just fine. It runs and drives like a ship's very smooth, all's good. It's just, it makes that noise. And I leave for Florida. I'm actually coming to Tampa. I leave this Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. and the 9th, I think it is the 9th, and I'll be there. I'll be in Tampa. I don't know if we'll maybe be able to figure something out. I'm actually painting a car for a buddy. It's a 240. He has a YouTube channel, so expect some content down there. And yes, and then after that, we're coming home for a week or two. I think it's just over, I think it's like 2 weeks, and then we're headed to Kentucky and then to Atlanta. And this car, it has to, this car is coming with me, so I have to make sure it's all buttoned up, looking and performing and functioning 100% perfect, because the way I am, I'm never satisfied unless things are like perfect. Sorry if it's windy too, by the way. It's gusty out here, and especially with the whole like the noise thing, just it makes me like self-conscious and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys are like that, if you guys can relate to me, but especially when you build your own stuff, you want it to be like nice and not, you know, crappy. But yeah, that's kind of it. If you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. I'm still working on the whole audio setup. That's coming along really well. I just kind of wait for days where it's not 1 degree outside, because I already can't feel my hands that well. They're in my pockets. So as far as the Z is down temporarily. Well, it's not down, it works just fine like I said, but we have to fix it. I'm probably going to end up having to pull the motor, but I just kind of also want to figure out if you guys have any ideas as to what you think it may be. As far as ideas on the problem, just let me know, man. Just let me know. That and the headlight, because I would hate to like pull it all apart and realize that it just needed like a little bit more adjustment, but I really don't think it did, because initially it did have a very long push of the clutch. I adjusted it to shorten it, and it felt like it almost got worse. I don't know, but maybe that's just because of timing and it's just worn out a little bit more. So I'm just trying to figure that out. Hopefully I'm in frame this whole time. That would be unfortunate. But yes, that's about it. A lot of stuff is going down, guys. A lot of stuff is happening. We have so many parts coming for this car that I bought, but now I have to work on fixing it. It's good. It's good, life for a project car, but I do need a set of wheels, preferably something maybe all-wheel drive, but something cool. I'm always game. So I'm gonna get back inside, guys. I'm freezing. If you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff is down below. I appreciate all the support, and thanks for sticking in with me for the kind of slower months of the year. And I'm thinking next year we either have to look at maybe moving towards somewhere warmer, or I'm thinking moving somewhere warmer is kind of the one option that I'm leaning towards the most. But yes, if you guys have input, let me know. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. Take it easy. Peace.